Hello, I'm Hyoga Kajitani. This time, I'm talking about a match at an expedition in Shimabara City. This match was held around May right after I had entered the Kyushu Gakuin High School. Watching the match which I faced off against Mr. Matsuzaki, I'd like to tell you about some impressions of this match. By the way, my team won the Nippon Junior High School tournament. At that time, Mr. Matsuzaki got second place in the individual match. One of my friends from Kyushu Gakuin lost a match with Mr. Matsuzaki. I was a bit big-headed during my first year of high school. So, I said to my friend, "Did you lose to him? There's no way I can lose to him." I'd like you to enjoy watching this video, as you think about how I did in this match. Let's watch it together. I'll include my commentary about the match as well. I'm sorry that you can't see clearly some parts, because the camera angle was bad. The player in red is me, Hyoga Kajitani, and the player in white is Mr. Matsuzaki. I had a big mouth and was overconfident. Because this match was held right after I won the Nippon Junior High School tournament. I didn't mean any disrespect to Mr. Matsuzaki, but I felt like I couldn't lose. Mr. Matsuzaki has always been tall. I don't know, I am short or he is tall though. I think I am short. This situation was dangerous. You can't see it because it happened off screen, but Mr. Matsuzaki struck a perfect Suki on me. It would not be Ippon because Mr. Matsuzaki's hand was away from the shinai. I think I was aiming for Hiki Vaza, because I practiced Hiki Vaza a lot. Mr. Matsuzaki got my kote here. I've been lured into his ma-ai here.
Ma-ai. Ma-ai is used for spatial distance between two competitors.
But it's dangerous to go for a strike while avoiding attacks from within an opponent's ma-ai. This was a definite hit. It is dangerous to go for a strike while trying to avoid strikes in an opponent's ma-ai. So, take care, everyone. It's really as I explained. There is a real danger of being hit by your opponent, especially if they control ma-ai. So it is important to remember not to force your strike within a ma-ai that your opponent controls. I'm sorry that you can't see clearly here, because the camera angle was bad. I went for the strike because I had already given up a point. But Mr. Matsuzaki had a strong attack, and many skills that took advantage of his height, including Dabana Vaza. A strong kote attack, and oikomi men.
Oikomi men. A chasing strike to the men against an opponent who has retreated due to one's attack.
His skills were really polished. He didn't only hit, but also understood his good points and bad points. I'm sorry, but the camera was taking footage other than the match here. I couldn't land a big attack because I was wary about Oji Vaza, knowing that Mr. Matsuzaki was aiming for Dabana Vaza.
Oji Vaza. Techniques for counterattack, i.e. Surya Gewaza, Uchiotoshi Vaza, Ka Eshi Vaza and Nuki Vaza. Dabana Vaza. Counterattack techniques delivered at the moment of Dabana, a moment someone is just about to come out.
Even though he'd already scored a point, he couldn't be satisfied and attacked more and more. He kept trying to hit me. He attacked into an edge of off-field thoroughly. This situation was also dangerous. I am starting to control the pace here. But I'm trying attacks that I hadn't really practiced having just entered high school, like Suki. I shouldn't just strike without thinking about it. I needed to practice and experiment with the strikes and ma-ai with intent. As you saw a bit before, Mr. Matsuzaki got a men strike on me. My foot was stopping. It is dangerous to stop your feet when you come within range easily. Like that. I have not completely entered ma-ai, but I've stopped my feet after looking at my opponent's movements. So Mr. Matsuzaki capitalized on this men strike. And I couldn't react to this men. We need to concentrate when we are on the verge of entering ma-ai. But I was thinking too much about where my next strike was going to be. And I was too distracted to react properly.
Where do you practice Kendo? We want to do Kendo with Kendo friends all over the world. Let us know in the comments section.
How was this match? It was a match between Mr. Matsuzaki, who got second place in the individual match of Nippon Junior High School tournament, and Mr. Kajitani, who got super big-headed because of a win at the team competition of that tournament. When I was a first-year student in high school, the result of this match was that I was beaten up after giving up 2 very quick points. It was the total opposite to what I told my friend. And to think I was fist-pumping at the time. This match really made me feel that I was bad when it counted. And I was immature. Most big players usually play to attack and try to hit ippon. But Mr. Matsuzaki attacked boldly by controlling the pace of the match and aimed to hit kote, ojivaza and dabana kote. Mr. Matsuzaki was very good at controlling the pace of the match, so I was made a fool of by him. I usually strike after controlling ma-ai. But Mr. Matsuzaki had height, power, and reach advantages. I can see he is great Kendo player when I watch his match. I was so immature at that time. At that time, I was so immature that I couldn't put it into words. From there, I decided to grow more and more. I noticed that I was immature because many people knocked me down a peg. And they didn't only knock me down a peg but also broke my heart. It was my weakness. I always strive to have a humble attitude in these kinds of situations. There are many strong players if I keep on looking at people better than me. I will stop growing if I feel satisfied. So I think it is so important to keep on practicing. I hope this video will help you. Thank you for watching to the end.